As a trained pianist,
Ooh.
it pains Paula Harrell to hear the out-of-tune notes echoing from this 165-year-old piano in her Durham living room. But she still plays it from time to time. More often, she just stares and wonders. And once she says, the piano said something back.
One day I was looking at it, and I'm sure it spoke to me and said, "Find me."
Harrell was convinced the voice she heard pleading to be found was her great-great-aunt, born enslaved, likely in Caswell County.
So that is what I started my genealogy journey.
She's been documenting that journey in an unfinished family album.
This is Aunt Belle.
A photo of Harrell's first ancestor born into freedom, found birth certificates, death records, marriages, children, and careers. But the great-great-aunt whispering to be found is still just a silhouette. No one knows her name. But her humanity is forever tied to this piano. Pre-Civil War in Caswell County, the white and well-to-do Connolly family purchased the Nuns and Company's square grand piano for their large Leesburg home. The Connollys enslaved several of Harrell's ancestors, and after emancipation, many returned as paid domestic servants, including Harrell's late mother, who dutifully dusted the piano. Then came the revelation from her Aunt Belle.
She was the one that told my mother while she was dusting the piano, you know, they sold my sister for $1,000 to buy this piano. And so my mother, she couldn't believe it, but she never told us about it.
It went unspoken for decades, but the Harrells suspected the Connollys sold their enslaved relative in exchange for the $1,000 rosewood and mahogany piano, flesh and blood, for a musical instrument. That piano, in a lot of ways, is our family. It was what
Yes.
my great-great-aunt was worth.
Yes, it was.
Then in 1974, the beginning of a reckoning. The Connolly matriarch had died. The piano was for sale. Harrell's mother reached out to the Connolly daughter. The piano became the missing piece of the family tree.
She said, "Well, I'll sell it to you for about $200 or $250. Well, I thought she should have given it to us.
In the end, Harrell's family paid the price, bringing the piano to Durham, where it sits now in a place of honor in Harrell's front room, sparking her now 50-year-long genealogy journey to identify her great-great-aunt.
I still have not found who she is, but I've been getting a little closer, you know, a little closer.
What's it mean to have this piano in your house?
I just think it's the providence of God.
If you're wondering why Paula has not tuned that piano, she has tried, but there was only one company in the country still able to tune those old Nuns & Co. pianos. The price was $30,000. Paula declined, focused instead on finally figuring out the identity of the aunt traded for that piano. And tomorrow night we're going to talk to a Raleigh genealogist dedicated to helping families like Paula's solve the mysteries of their enslaved ancestors.